If you like Cary Grant, you should definitely watch our picks for his best movies.
Well, that's the trouble. You're too old for me.
Can't you be serious?
Oh, you just said an horrible word.
What did I say?
Serious.
Number 10.
Why don't you own a place like this?
Palaces are for royalty. We're just common people with a bank account.
To Catch a Thief is a romantic thriller film directed by Alfred Hitchcock. For a man with no honor, clearing his name will be his most important mission. When a series of heists uses his trademark, he is believed to be the criminal mastermind behind them. In reality, having nothing to do with the crimes, he sets out to prove his innocence and to save the romance he lost on the way.
Oh, I bet you snowed her under. The big, handsome lumberman from America. I'll bet you told her all your trees were sequoias.
You know, that certainly sounds like jealousy to me. Don't be ashamed of it, let it out.
Number 9. The Bishop's Wife, directed by Henry Koster. When a bishop desperately prays for help to build a new cathedral, he receives an unexpected answer in the form of a self-assured angel. Far from the divine intervention he hoped for, the angel's charm and attention to the bishop's wife spark both jealousy and frustration. As the bishop's patience wears thin, he finds himself in a heavenly battle for his own home.
The trouble is people grow old.
Not everybody. The only people who grow old were born old to begin with. You were born young. You'll remain that way.
Number 8.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Patsy, old girl. How are things?
We weren't expecting you.
Why, what goes on, huh?
The Awful Truth is a screwball comedy film directed by Leo McCarey. This lively and humorous tale follows a married couple who, driven by jealousy and misunderstanding, hastily file for divorce and dive into new relationships. But as they sabotage each other's new romances, they discover that their love for each other hasn't faded. Their antics create a hilarious battle of wits and emotions as they try to rekindle their marriage amidst the chaos.
You know, I don't think you ought to go around telling people you're not married. He looks like a nice sort of fellow. How do you think he feels?
Why don't you go and play with the dog?
Why don't you go, on with whatever you were doing? Don't mind me.
Number 7.
Susan, if we put the Victrola in the bathroom, will it go back in?
Oh, yes, but the music sounds better out here, and besides, he likes it.
Bringing Up Baby is a screwball comedy film directed by Howard Hawks. This delightful tale centers on a bumbling scientist desperately seeking funding for his research. His world turns upside down when he meets the eccentric Mrs. Random and her lively niece, who quickly falls for him. Chaos ensues as a dinosaur bone goes missing and a mischievous pet leopard wreaks havoc, leading to a series of comedic misadventures that showcase the film's iconic charm and wit.
Susan, I will not be involved in any more of your harebrained schemes.
It's not a harebrained scheme. Imagine Aunt Elizabeth coming to this apartment running smack into a leopard. That would be an end of my $1 million.
Aunt Elizabeth,
If you had known it was going to give you $1 million if she liked you and you knew she wouldn't like you if she wanted a leopard in your apartment, what would you do?
I don't know.
Number 6.
Why I wouldn't let her stay. No, she deserves all this happiness, Bruce, all the things I couldn't give her.
His Girl Friday is a screwball comedy film directed by Howard Hawks. Often hailed as the pinnacle of its genre, this film pushes the boundaries of wit and speed. It follows a New York newspaper editor who, desperate to win back his ex-wife, reignites her passion for journalism by offering her the chance to cover a story of a lifetime. As she chases the scoop, sparks fly in a fast-paced, sharp-tongued battle of wits, love, and professional rivalry.
Where you gonna live?
Albany.
Albany, huh? Got a family up there?
Oh, just my mother.
Just a minute, huh? Oh, you're gonna live with your mother?
Well, just for the first year.
Oh, well, that will be nice. Yes, yes. A home with mother. In Albany, too.
Number 5.
Say, you're not the Mortimer Brewster, the book writer and the dramatic critic, are you?
Well, yes, why?
Oh, what a break for me. I'm a playwright.
Arsenic and Old Lace is a screwball black comedy crime film directed by Frank Capra. This story follows a Brooklyn writer known for his disdain of marriage who takes the plunge into matrimony when he discovers that his sweet aunts are actually serial killers. As bodies pile up, he finds himself in a madcap race to save his reputation in a film that brilliantly blends romance, comedy, and mystery.
Well, maybe I can help you with it.
Oh, would you? Oh, what a break. I get wonderful ideas, but I can't spell them.
You can't? Oh, I can spell like the diggers, all the big Constantinople, all the Come on, let's go into the kitchen.
All
I'll
right.
tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Number 4.
I've got to get you out of here.
I thought you had gone.
No, I had to see you once speak my piece.
Notorious, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. In Hitchcock's take on a war drama, we enter the lives of spies and soldiers who built dangerous relationships. While planning to take down Nazi war criminals who are hiding around the globe, Two American and German spies get tangled up in a romance that soon becomes serious, with stakes higher than ever when the enemy is on their tracks.
I can't make it because they gave me pills to sleep.
Keep awake. Keep talking. Have you got a coat?
In the closet.
Number 3.
Now look here, Connor.
A likely story, Connor.
What'd you say?
I said a likely story.
Now listen, if you
You'll
think
be
that...
down directly.
The Philadelphia Story is a romantic comedy film directed by George Cukor. This classic gem invites you into the world of Tracy, a wealthy socialite on the brink of remarriage, whose life is thrown into turmoil when her ex-husband and a tabloid reporter show up uninvited. Their unexpected presence forces Tracy to confront her past relationships and her true desires in a timeless exploration of love, identity, and the complexities of romantic entanglements.
Hi, Philip. How do you feel?
Now, look, if you think
I know. I'm sorry. But I thought I'd better hit you before he did. He's in better shape than I am.
Well, you'll do.
Number 2.
Promise me you'll never lie to me the way Charles did. Why do people have to tell lies?
Usually it's because they want something. They're afraid the truth won't get it for them.
Charade is a romantic comedy mystery film directed by Stanley Donen, bringing to life a character dynamic that remains irresistibly charming forever. Charade follows beautiful Regina as she falls in love with dashing and mysterious Peter on a skiing trip, despite having a husband. To her surprise, that doesn't matter anyway, since she finds him dead back home. But who could have done it? And what has her affair with Peter have to do with it?
How'd you like a punch in the nose? Stop treating me like a child.
Well, then stop behaving like one. Now, if you want to tell me what's troubling you, fine. If not, I'm tired, it's late, and I want to go home to bed. Oh?
Do you know what's wrong with you?
No, what?
Nothing.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
There's a conspiracy against you and me, child.
What's that?
A vested interest.
I know.
They won't let you have any fun, and they won't give you time to think.
I suppose, like the great fathead you are, you told Father all your little hopes and dreams.
If everything goes right, and I mean for both of us, in 6 months... Here, I started to write it out.
Should I read it now? All right. Darling, that's me? Mm-hmm. You have a date, my beloved, July the 1st at 5 o'clock. But you don't say where.
After all, you discovered the land. It was your idea. Hang it all, if a fellow has an idea, well, he jolly well ought to follow it up.
All the same, you have to go up there early tomorrow morning and take a look.
Why are you so insistent?
Because I told you I won't be responsible.
Number 1.
Think how lucky I am to have been seated here.
Well, luck had nothing to do with it.
Fate?
North by Northwest is a spy thriller film directed by Alfred Hitchcock, with legendary director Hitchcock taking on a combination of mystery and action, instantly creating some of the most iconic action set pieces in history. North by Northwest sees a business executive mistaken for a government spy. Now hunted by evil corporations and tangled up with a beautiful but dangerous femme fatale, fate closes in on Roger Thornhill.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.